Hey guys, I just want to do a quick sort of overview, show and tell thing about this guy. This is my EMU ESI 4000. It's a obviously 2U rack sampler. Really powerful. It's got some really cool filters and everything on it. But today I'm going to be using almost none of that. What I've done is I've made a couple very basic samples from primarily from my Kawai K1M, which I think it was running through one of my modular filters because the K1 doesn't have a filter on it. And to make it sound groovier, you put a filter on it. So anyway, we have a couple different sounds on here. That's super weird. Oh, that's why. Okay, so this is a MIDI channel 3 is this sound from the K1 I called it hollow. I'm not sure if that's what it's called on there. Right now, I'm sequencing this, by the way, with the Beatstep Pro here. There's the modular that it may or may not have run through. This is the old Beatstep Pro. Very cool sequencer, but the melodic channels are monophonic on it, so all these pretty chords I'm playing will not translate. They're not going to be played back as pretty chords. On the other sort of channel, we have this other sound on here that I have very creatively called K1M strings. I don't know, the sound always reminds me of like Zelda, like Link to the Past. I don't know how to play any songs from Zelda. But anyway, the other bit on here is on channel 4. It's called Logic Kick because I sampled it from some random ass Logic drums. And we have a kick, a snare, and a hat. So I'm going to just sort of play back a little very simple sequence on here, just so you guys can kind of get a feel for maybe what this sounds like. I'm going to probably do some more of these, sample some other cool stuff onto here. I really like this sampler. I want to get deeper into it on these videos in the future and do, like, mess with the filters. It has really cool, like, multiplane filters, and it has a ton of different stuff on it that I really want to play around with more. But I've only really kind of just started getting into learning it properly. I've been putzing around with it for a while, but only recently have I started actually doing anything potentially productive with it. So anyway, I am going to start. We've got a little drum loop here. All this stuff is going to be pretty basic, pretty straightforward. We've got our strings. Yeah. This is super corny stuff that I threw together in like 2 seconds. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now and just let this play. So, as you guys might be able to see, this thing is in multi-mode, which basically means that you can have a different program on each MIDI channel. Obviously, you can do up to 16. I'm only using 3 because I'm using the Beatstep, which only has 3 tracks on it. So that's pretty much all there is to it for this one. This is a really fun little sampler that I definitely want to play around with more in the future, and quite possibly do some much better lit videos about in the future, because looking at this now I realized you really can't see shit on there except for the LCD. Oh well. Anyway, thanks.